Greetings, fellow Cameroonians at home and abroad, especially our Anglophone brothers and sisters who are welcome for this People's Platform, PRAP, People's Right Advocacy. Do want a platform where they speak the truth and bring realistic and pragmatic solutions for which our people they face on the ground. And this is not an entertainment, and this is not a social media experiment. So if you are here thinking you'll be entertained or I'll be saying things that are going to make you happy, you are in the wrong place. Go to another place. We are not looking for crowd here. We are the most credible platform. We will stand to uphold the people's interests and be a vanguard. It is a role that we have chosen to play. It is a selfless role. If tomorrow I was not well yesterday, if tomorrow I'm sick, nobody's paying my bills. I sacrifice. I have a full-time work. I have a company that I'm running. I've shown you people because there are a lot of people who take these things for different things. I'm passionate about my people. I have a heart for the people because that is how I grew up. That is the spirit that God gives me. And it requires a lot of sacrifice to do what we are doing. So we take it seriously. I don't care how many people are there, how many people are not there. Because people are really angry sometimes when you say things that are very, very sensitive. But we don't mind losing people so long as we can save the nation. And our people, Anglophone in particular. So this is part 2 of the message I was putting out yesterday. Following the killing of these people in Bamenda, in Foya, where the Cameroon military came to kill an Ambazonian fighter. They ended up killing, I think, 8 or 6 people. Most of them were civilians, who were innocent civilians, who had no weapons on them. It is wrong, it is immoral for the Cameroon military to kill unarmed civilians. But we want to explain to the people what really happened so that they are not deceived by people who are crying, or it is innocent people are dying every day. My heart go out for the families who have lost their people there. But we must speak the truth to save our people. As I speak to you, now like this in Bamenda, people are not sleeping. Quarter heads, people that for Catholic Church, mommy, the way they go prayer for night, for morning time, they call me. I don't get like 8 phone call for back PMI, for Bamenda, since this past few days. As this December, they come now the period this, people they be terrorized. No man of his sleep. So all you see, these people that they can't talk rubbish. Now where they don't go keep people them, so they can't talk rubbish, they need to take responsibility for what people they suffer. Yeriman, you been a Ghana street boy. You get people that will quite away, they tell you what it happened for cows to just your backside. But behind PMI, nobody is asleep. My people they need to sleep. The boy, they don't show with something, they don't show with pepper. So I will recap what I've been talking yesterday so that I'm going to follow. And I know we spend time for over talk for English because I know they end up please people. Them. I therefore have to serve. I need to do this thing because I like them. Not just because I believe, say, at least even if I want to pass my life tomorrow, my small life tomorrow, I will not say at least I see some bad thing. I say something about it. Even if we can help, if we cannot help, at least I have tried my best. So listen, my country people, what happened yesterday? There is a ADF commander in Bamenda called General Black. Because the ADF and Bafu 7 Kata are now one. They have now emerged already. They are one. There are people in the diaspora, they know some of the generals who are good. I know some soldiers and generals who are good. Majority of the soldiers in Bamenda are not fighting any longer. They have integrated themselves back in their society. And I'll explain to you why. Most of them are the one giving me this information in the first place with some of our Kwata people. And everybody knows them. Everybody knows who is an Amber, who have fought before and who have decided to stay quiet and nobody is disturbing them. So I will play an audio that is circulating from one of our defense network in Ground Zero that is justifying what is happening. The first thing you people should know, this guy then go kidnap person, Commander Black, with 2 other soldiers. The people then give money, they pay money. I don't want to give details because the family don't request me. I know even mention their story. Then go kidnap person, go kill the person. Take the money where they don't kill that person. Come for the restaurant where they can chop eggs for morning time. Can begin chop then they drink the mimo for day. Cameroon military one come, that commander back if be day for day, he run. They open fire then kill 2 of his soldiers them without innocent civilian them. But that civilian they know say na Amber boy and that way they kidnap can chop for that very place. They know very well. They know say that they can't sell you, they do transaction inside that very place where they go there. Me man not ever deceive you now. Because lie no go ever save we. And no man of it justifies that we can't kill the owner for that bar. Or the people that be stand by for day. No man of it justify them, but the truth needs to be spoken. While we castigate and condemn the Cameroon government, we must take responsibility for things the way we fit prevent them. This is the truth. For this case why they talk, I'm na live cases why they talk for now so. For Bamenda, for Nkwen, una fit go there as much as una can go there. If you are a Cameroon government official, ask the governor, because the governor, they know all of this issue. This issue have been brought before. General Buba have arrested this man that I'm calling his name is Awuni. He has a twins brother. He has the wife is selling cold store. He was first renting a house from an Akum woman, selling all this information. I don't get them by myself. It's our people giving this information. They go down there and record videos that I cannot share, send audios that I cannot share, and explain what is happening exactly on the ground. Who is doing what? Everybody is aware. The community are aware, but they are under threat. They cannot speak freely. That's why they give this information so that I should pass and protect the interests of the general public. In Bamenda, there is a bar in Kwen. Around PMI there. Inside PMI, when you go inside PMI, around is a C-Bend. The house is actually near quarter head, the quarter coordinator in that quarter. The house is the bar is near his house. It's called De La Star. You know. You go so that most of the bouncer people then for Bamenda way na bent skin boy they come out bouncer they come. So one in na Amber, so one in na ex Amber, so one a friend of Amber. One way they no get place to stay, or they can't stay in that man he has because of man way he know the mafia way they go on for he has. Or kidnapping them for Bamenda they kidnap and count and avara money. De La Star bar. Can they drink? They play loud music. The whole quarter. Who now want talk, you go talk. They even drive on for house them rent. You rent the whole house them. Cameroon military don't catch you goat. Amba don't catch you goat. So now man way down there inside the business. Now only it say Brazaris hoha. Monday goes down. It will be open because the Amber boy they cash you down for that place. They drink. They chop good for day, key good for day. Behind PMI from Kwen. You want to open your door. For morning time, the boy that ran drink for Saturday for that bar today, they come up for they will bite them. You want to open your gate, they just carry you go to bush directly for the all man. They say no man of it talk anything because then they for day their brother and their friend and sit down for back. When they can open fire, say military can open fire, they run come so. When they don't go transact, they can't enter for that money back place. The back place gets some small window. I gave video them for it at the talk. They can't enter for some small window. Don't enter for that house. She don't for day. Military they can't pass the day. Or electronic the way Amber boy they can jump people they has carry TV, computer, all those things and they can't put them inside that place. As I talk for an idea for day now, if Cameroon military then go for day now, they will go rescue population they can't for day. Now this way they go on. The genuine Ambazonia fighter and they know say that thing that it happen. The general they know because general am the whole gun before they want carry gun and go operation. He didn't know where they can't take and wait till they go do it. Even if he talks a hand clean, he know the wait till the boy they do it. Nothing in this way happen. Nothing in this happen. This warrant developed already into a cartel-like activity for ground where the chop what people they learn cancer. Before I go enter for this, I just talk that one for make people ready to watch the first segment, part 1, me they know it happen. I will play this last audio where they for our community network. I don't talk about use this word hour because now our community network, Mona hear where they so that they talk. When I listen very carefully.
We don't give January. Now to January, first week, second week. Una senses then come. Una should not for that play. Una think well. Una think well. Some of the boy they come also go kidnap, not be seen at their nature. We already hold that stick. The stick already for our hand. Yes, some people they come up go do some certain things that will not make sense. Yes. But the diaspora they want to see now they for fund this. When the owner. Boy they for buy more than 100, they're not getting to chop. They don't come up go stand for road. If the people they talk, they don't get money for their skin, they don't carry them go for bush, they call their family for give them money, we are not really make people on turn beasts.
So now the areas they explain them. So if boy and they for their camp, they be hungry, then they will come up for road, catch people, then go down for their camp, call their family, then make them pay money. Now the kidnapping that way it happen. When I go and talk, say no be Ambazonia fighter. Now Ambazonia fight general this is ground the talk. Now our network then this for down where the talk for Ambazonia, they represent Ambazonia the talk. Say boy then get right for go catch people them. Catch them, come off for road, don't go catch any man. Random people. Catch them. Go to for bush. Call their family, they meet them pay money. Una listen.
One auditing they stop una first for up una supposed to first come together. Una supposed to first come together first. When I come together, una start do the sensitization for ground zero. We go listen for una.
So for stop the meeting, stop kidnapping, they require me all Ambazonian leadership for diaspora. Meeting come together first, they unite before they can talk for them. Then they go feed stop them. Una here.
Now we don't feel listening for una because una don't move rope for a neck. They like cow, una don't move rope for a neck. We work, we not give. We fit die anytime, and that's why they kill those two boys. Just the other days, we fit die anytime.
You don't hear, you don't go mistake, go talk the truth. So I said then kill those two boys because instead of people they kill them for the two of them are Ambazonian fighter, the way they carry gun. Yeah, two of them are Ambazonian fighter, the way they carry gun. They be the work a guard General Blackway, now go commit the kidnapping way and go murder somebody before they can kill them for the. But more not hear the rest of what they talk.
We don't want stick. We don't get no other option. Now through that stick we fit with the chop. Now through that stick we give una victory. We don't give una victory, give una victory, give una victory. Now I need the feed we, and they expect someone to do it.
So now through that stick way with the chop, that stick now way they use enough for chop. Another stick way they use and for give what we victory. So now an exchange, the struggle that evolve for where we they do an exchange. If they go key Cameroon military, now victory that they don't get, then go carry action na victory that they don't get. In exchange, then they be allowed for use that gun for go chop. Now that because if the victory be as in independence, they will talk to the rank way independence now, so me they chop. But the victory now they talk na operation. The rango carry attack, the rango plan some ID. All this small sporadic attack will be consequential enough for even call Cameroon government their attention. They need to even announce Cameroon military people didn't die officially anymore. So this is what he's saying, and it be important me we first digest and understand what is happening on the ground, what is really going on. Because now the new generation for fighter they will kind of go worry. We don't suppress fighting for ground for 2 years for try for give negotiation and give peace a chance. People they let Paul Atanganji they don't sabotage all negotiation prospect them, and then also our own Ambazonia them because of groupism. They don't all sabotage and neutral torpedo all initiative for negotiation where don't pass the 2 years up to now. But we will listen and finish.
I know the talking has some fine idea for similar boy to go catch people to go have a bush. But when you give
he talk say this system no say no be a good idea. Me boy they catch people and go to for bush, but nothing that way they do am.
Take and buy reason. And for take that one to buy reason, the one now I don't understand. I don't understand.
So Amazonia fighter of ground zero they engage our population, they tell and say these 2 weeks before Christmas, before New Year, they go out for go catch people them for take money for them. Kidnapping for ransom. So I want to break and down for Namuna understand what will happen. Because if you know if you understand what will happen, how the thing start, you know we'll know how to stop them. So I will take exception for play a video for Mark Barata. When I don't really be Ian Tapang Ivo, they don't do a lot of good things for the struggle, for mobilize the struggle. But more often, even your good intention, if you know be wise enough, you know be educated enough for study the subject matters, you can become a big problem to the society. So these are the campaign that have led us to this place where we are. This is to education,
must do more
to educate our people.
To help them to avoid taking them to so that they can give money. I can't call it kidnapping, just taking them, please come and give money so that they survive. We have people that have been taken, they go to an amber camp, they can say, hey, they come and say, mommy, I saw these boys in their camp, what they eat, how they live. Please sponsor. Yes, listen, we've had successful stories of people who claim that they have been kidnapped. When they went to an amber camp, they came back, they changed because they saw the condition in which these fighters were living. They saw the food that they were eating. Fight and live a chop. You not chop, you don't feel run. You not chop, you head on the tonsil. You not chop, you don't feel fight. So why would they give gun? We give this in. We know things also of the chop and fight and the chop. So sometimes we want to just castigate about issue of kidnapping. But they have to feed. They have to live. So they will use other means to live, to feed. So sometimes don't criticize. We criticize. But we have people who have gone there and come back and tell us good stories. Us in the
So now forgive una the background on where this thing come from. It not just come on its own. Now when our own Amazonian activism, in particularly Tapang Ivor and Mark Barata, they start actively they preach say boy then get right for go kidnap people them for the purpose for them for eat and for survive. Irregardless of their statement, their intention, this is the worst thing that has ever happened. That a human being will come poorly educated about the subject matter without any wisdom to articulate anything and be preaching this rubbish that has transformed our boys to such a radical level where our people are in danger. They face danger every single day. First of all, taking the freedom of another human being is such a big deal that to say that they can kidnap somebody, even if you arrest somebody, there are so many restrictions on how somebody can be arrested, let alone kidnapping. When you hold somebody by force and you take that person in the bush, that is kidnapping. The trauma the person goes through of that incident itself. When you take your phone call and then you call the family of that people, there are cases where we have seen children as 7 years old put in coffin. I don't know whether Mark Barata, Tapang, and many of our people, they don't know what really happened, or they never be hardworking enough for really go closer to our people, or people they not trust them for Ground Zero for give their testimony, give them video of what it happened. I don't see case for Ground I don't cry. I should also stop cry and not chop. Because when I see Pekin as a not just as a child of God or as a person who I believe in Christ, I see God in them. I see myself in every child in Ground Zero, every human being. For things that if you go cash man with power, call a family for take money, say something good can come out of it. It is ill advised. It is demonic. It is witchcraft. It is evil. It is a sin that nobody should be a part of. Any soldier, I don't expect Mark Barata to ever repent or to change his mind, or Tapang Ivor to ever repent or change their mind. But there are people in our society that have become extremists as a result of these things. I've been criticizing them from this issue from the beginning of the struggle. We were fighting for a collective struggle. When our people rose up to fight for freedom, it becomes a collective struggle. Without a standing army, fighting like this for separatist movement are usually in the formation of guerrilla warfare. Because it's a communal base. Robin de Bois, Robin Hood, the people fighting for justice, freedom fighters are people who even steal from rich people and give to poor people. Not indiscriminate harassment of people for their own stomach. Ask yourself, how is General Capo Fobui living? Have you ever heard that General Capo kidnap anybody? Captain Small picking that Nama picking for Insta Kumba, for Muyoka. Una ever say that kidnap some person for ransom? But yet it go fight for people the way they fish, people they carry sansan. Una hear Bush Rambo for Oku. Una hear say we don't go kidnap some person for take money. Una be that ever hear? Una be that ever hear? Guerrilla fighting, where it must be centered on collectivity. Now the population they protect you because they see clearly say you protect them too. You fight now for their interests. You express now which way they want them. It be carrying enough way to what they fight for. Guerrilla fighter they nothing where you be teacher for morning time, for night time you go dress, una go carry action where you go target now una the enemy itself alone. Look South Africa, they struggle for fight against apartheid. They be get rules them, manuscript. Look even for the Basque country for Spain, ETA. They even go put bomb for inside building. They go call that building, talk me people that come out for them before that bomb explode for make their message. Look even the Northern Ireland had them fight their conduct. Look even Hamas when a legitimate terrorist group where they call them, they are terrorists, they deserve to go to hell. Even they themselves, they protect their own. They protect their children. Yes, there are cases of excesses that we know that are linked to espionage cases and stuff like that. So sorry, I had an interruption with the phone call. So this is the cancer that is going on in our society, where people think it is justifiable because you carry gun now. So nobody beg you to go to the bush. Before you carry a weapon, before you take that act of carry a weapon, soldiers take oath. Soldiers swear an allegiance to be willing to lay down their life for the people to survive, not to take the people for them to survive. It is not the other way around. People have got it wrong completely. If you are a soldier just because you carry gun, does not mean that you have to survive from the people. You have to sacrifice yourself for the people. All the soldiers that have gone back to their community are the soldiers who genuinely came to this struggle. Soldiers who are not capable to integrate themselves or to move to abroad, to move to Nigeria or Ghana and all those places, are soldiers who were not there for the right reasons, because that network to protect them is not there. We should know that. So because of this justification now, the Amazonian struggle does not have a single command. It's a collective struggle where everybody can, and people should understand when they talk on social media or give instruction, there is that probability that everybody will act on it. So now, do you know that everybody now in Ground Zero will get hungry? Every child will get hungry, who is so desperate, will not tend to look to the farm to work, but will choose this easy way to go and join boys to kidnap people for ransom, and that is what is happening. You can never justify that people can go and kidnap because of hunger. Do you know the hunger that our mothers are going through in the villages? Our mothers in Ekona, our mother in Munia, even our mothers in the cities. Do you know the poverty level in Ground Zero? Our people are living less than a cent a day. There are people in rural areas who do not even have a single dollar. I mean, 5 francs, 25. They don't see 25 for the rest of their life. They live only from farm. So those people should go and kidnap for ransom and eat? Is that what you are saying? It is wrong. My people, it is wrong. If at any stage a struggle have reached a point where they need to turn on their own people for them to survive, it means the struggle has already failed. If at any point you as a soldier, you have to go and kidnap your own people to survive, that means that you have, that is indication for you that you have reached your end. Either it will end up killing you or the civilian will kill you, you have reached the end. It is never acceptable to kidnap. It is a sin. We should never justify it. We should never cover up for it. We should never protect it, because these are our people we are talking about. They are fellow Anglophones we are talking about, for goodness sake. As I speak to you now, people cannot sleep in Quen because of one herb, De La Star, which is a place that even the Cameroon military have allowed it to be there. You don't believe me? Look only at the case of Kemende. Kemende, there is the lawyer who went and make the report to the Cameroon government have that report. He told them the ADF came who kidnapped Kemende and killed him, told them where his vehicle was. Irrespective of the high profile Kemende had, the military did not go to rescue his vehicle. It was under circumstances that the soldiers started using that vehicle to go and do operations that they were forced to do so. So, we should know the truth. You cannot. People suffer every day. We are fighting to end that suffering. That suffering cannot be used to justify illegal activities. So my country people, this is what is going on in our struggle. That's why we in PRAP, we have said that this way of using these arms cannot help us. The victory the boys are giving to us is not what our people want. If the struggle was about independence, the victory they are giving to us is just go to attack and come back, nothing will happen. They themselves has admitted the diaspora is cut off from Ground Zero. They don't have any means to do diplomacy. Even when we bring the diplomacy in Mark Barata, when we bring you opportunity, I mean, when me personally bring Mark Barata opportunity, what do you say? We are more concerned about the small groups, bases, for people to be clapping on their hands at the expense of the life of our people and their livelihood. So I've called this place De La Star as an example of what happened in that man's place where he said egg. So that you people should know. There are more and more places that I will be bringing up. I just don't have time to go back to my record. I'm just giving the ones that are pressing, that people are saying it. The one of this case for De La Star is something I've known for a long time, because people call from that area. They say, Capo, we want you to talk about this. Very respectable people call, lay people call. I inquire, I ask soldiers, they say yes, not true, nothing this way happen, they go take video them for they can show up. Tomorrow, if na yesterday they can shoot people for that place, we go begin talk say na innocent people they be there for their bar or they say na their team for store. No, this is the reality. If Mr. Awoni, he want to stop him, he go do stop him today, close that place, or drive that boy them for the but he don't take another business. And I'm already work for ministry. Oh, this are only why the talks and I'm already work for ministry. I think a ministry of taxation or something like that. Maybe you go even connect with the petrol deal in the way they go on. Maybe now the links that we already get them. So this struggle, this so majority of the forces them they are already beef in that compromised situation. There's more genuine force the way they get them. They carry their own act on for that play. It will even be effective because overall there is no capacity to deliver any diplomatic push for Amazonia. Will you depend on Chris Anu? Somebody will come and lie that he has opened an embassy. Embassy will give this an apple. Or will you rely in Ayabacho, somebody who have turned against our people and asking taxi callers to be banned? Can be misused in that manner. Can you do like to any? Who are you going to turn to us to? So we have pushed the struggle to an extremist mean. Not that we did that deliberately. Things just happen. People fail. We have ill-advised people putting out garbage in terms of activism, and our people were swallowing it because we were angry. But, ladies and gentlemen, things that don't change. We'll be studying war. Now, they be study war. Man, not to say we'll be starting because Cameroon start. They be study war because Cameroon government start go for inside university. Be beat picking them. Six lawyer they head tie them. Humiliate our population. Cash Presbyterian moderator. Go to for court. Do kind thing for we. Start became born acquire. Cut some so ahead. Population say they don't be take them. They start for protest. Mancho BBC they rise up. People then decide they must use na gun because they will use gun indiscriminately. I say it be start. But now this government, their president, it can't talk say yes problem day. So they accept for do national dialogue. Now the first step that we for also calm down and say okay now we will meet up the halfway we will talk. Because even our own declaration for independence will never succeed for get and may be recognized. And there is no chance that recognition will ever come. So now for we for see how we solve the problem. If the Cameroon government they need to work a born village them again, it no require us for still talk so we do not self-defense. So any soldier that they want fight now the mission not be self-defense. It means that they want fight now for liberation by force. And do you have the capacity to liberate even your own village? Or to protect even your own camp? Because the Cameroon military, if you see enter place, any period they really want for go there, they go enter there. We need to be realistic with our people. The problem not be our people only, na Cameroon government, but we get an internal Amazonian extremism. Una see in plain light. The one go put Ayabacho for prison, no be for nothing. Now because he commit war crime the way una see him. Tawa be there we una see how we they moderate as suppress the woman weight, so suppress the woman weight. As a come una see how we call a come out. We don't try everything. If something no work out, we need to look at the consequences now for our own citizens and for do the right thing. That is why we don't prescribe and say if you are a soldier, we already carry that stick. Decam, go back for your plenty soldiers the way they do their normal work. So I did open store them. I get the video then off my phone. We make video call that they see that one day say they now for this side you do their own thing, you want to do your own thing. Even the one for Insta Balide, Grandpa for Balide, it put down a ties for floor. I don't name the place away there. No pity to the do now small business. The business they work and find do a business. The mind life. We still get that capacity now, human capacity, if it comes to that fact, say people that need to do self-defense again, the people that will still get that capacity for ground. The genuine fighter them, me will not dirty on hand inside the things them. But as they would go, we will see how Cameroon military they go before because fighter they come back. We don't surprise them so they tell now we will go tell the fighter now when I will show them see what negotiation so we give go self for even we be even negotiate what the pope go continue to the other pope they do the way they don't kidnap this priest they kidnap the priest fee they also they will help na Sako join the negotiation team. Sako if you want to join negotiation call me I will arrange move begin the struggle to fight the go or call other people they push other initiative for negotiate they go include you there you know if you go begin kidnap priest begin the blackmail Archbishop Andrew Kia because you want join negotiation you need to work na so You don't go spoil things them. Did Pope now so either move your hand for the thing. Now we look now na state party then whether na which country go even stand up the way we think the run day. We not sure say it will be very impossible to convince any country me them facilitate or mediate or be guarantor for anything. So the right solution na say make all calms them. It not be effective. It be completely useless. We not need for use other means them. The hope will get and through Issa Chiruma. It be a real hope for Cameroon for succeed. Because if Issa Chiruma succeed, it will solve this problem in a way where it will bring just in a just manner. So that one also way for fight for Ambazonian struggle now for support Issa Chiruma. For integrating, for use the other alternative means now because the one for independence or not or independence or die, it don't fail. Cameroon their owner said it must be assimilation too, it don't fail. Now why that way then give special status. Now also for sure say them too that don't fail. Paul Atanganji we talk there was no Anglophone problem. The Grand National Dialogue na a big shame for you, a big victory for we. But it just them for our struggle, they don't make a move discover the victory them. So we need to calm down now. All those guns they need the hell away for nothing. Even the good fighter them, when they carry the action, the bad one them they go instead become bolden. So it don't create a cycle. Majority of the good fighter them look like they only brought for Banso. You know they do kidnapping for Banso, but even the same Pekin and they can't kidnap for Bamenda, they still take money chopper. So we know the link between the good fighter and say the one where they be good and the bad thing the way they still happen. But not be auto would want for expose them at this stage. So my country people them, if you know any Ambazonia come where they kidnap, the type of terror where they terrorize our people, you get a duty for use even the Cameroon military for stop them. We not feel leave boy them immediately terrorize our people them. The people there then catch that other two amber boy the way they for where they block people there for road 2 for take them. Then catch them, move gun for their hands, so boo and finish them. They apply now way to way that be traditionally acceptable as mob justice because the people then deserve justice against this boy them. No man for Ambazonia no fit ever go take the hand touch any fight away, never do nothing. Because the population know who they be, they do the bad thing them, they know the bad one them, they know the good one them. But there is no distinction. All na amber, bad and good na amber. Amber no gets on one again na one flag. Even if Timman come out today say the amber come, nobody will see talking na amber. Na amber. There is no difference. Because of the divided nature of it, it is free for all. So you cannot say you distinguish between bad amber and good amber. It is all the same thing. The amber name itself now is a curse name to our people. Honestly, it's a curse name. Because it now promotes evil. Our Anglophone grievances, we must separate it now from that particular thing. But that does not mean we will ever fight against our independence. Get that one clear. Because I want people to know the difference between what we do and what traitors like people. Let me not say traitors because there are circumstances now like Nambere and Associates Congo who switch side to go and support the enemy and condemn our independence. No, we are just simply standing for what is right for our population and the public interest. We are not against independence. We just say that it is counterproductive now. There are other alternative means to achieve the same goal. More importantly is the grievances of our people to safeguard their livelihood and their right and their dignity, which is what everybody should stand for. God bless you all.